Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar channel, your gene source for breaking updates, exclusive insights, and historic moments in the Iraqi Dinar revaluation journey. Today's headline could change lives. A giant moment RV expected any moment. IQD moving higher. Payout time approaching? Yes, you heard that right. All indicators are now aligned, and this could be the moment we've all been waiting for. So stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we'll walk you through why right now might be the start of the long anticipated RV, the IQD's quiet climb and what it means, bank level whispers and redemption alerts, why payout time might be closer than ever, plus 3 expert forecasts and intel you won't find anywhere else. Across Iraq and around the world, the atmosphere feels unusually heavy, as if history itself has paused to take a deep breath before an event of staggering significance. Economists are watching. Currency researchers are recalibrating. Policymakers are suddenly speaking with one voice, where previously there had been only fragmented signals. For weeks, a phrase has echoed again and again in hushed tones by insiders who rarely agree on anything: imminent implementation. The words hang in the air like an approaching storm. This time, people insist. The moment is not just another rumor or recycled projection. This time, the gears of government, finance, and international oversight appear to be moving in rare alignment. For over a decade, Iraq's central institutions, the central bank, the finance ministry, parliamentary committees have struggled to present a unified front. Confusion was the norm, contradictions almost expected. But now, for the first time in years, their messaging is synchronized. Inflation is not raging, but contained. Oil exports are stable and foreign reserves are climbing steadily. These conditions form a platform that, analysts say, is unlike any previous moment in the country's modern economic journey. Even regional actors, from Gulf states to international organizations acknowledge the shift. The word support is finally replacing skepticism. Behind closed doors, meetings with global heavyweights, the U.S. Treasury, the Bank for International Settlements, own CBI reportedly ended with green lights instead of red tape. For those who have tracked this long and winding road, September was always forecast as the window. But the sudden acceleration this week, the quiet shifts in tone, the absence of conflicting statements, these are the confirmations observers have been waiting for. And they suggest that the stage is not only set, but the actors are already stepping into play. Kids have a strange way of whispering before they roar. On the surface, nothing may appear to change. Yet behind the dashboards, inside the databases, within the hidden layers of institutional systems, the signals begin to pulse. This is what seasoned analysts have been noticing when they monitor the Iraqi dinar's subtle movements. To the untrained eye, it seems static, frozen at familiar numbers, unremarkable in its day-to-day reporting. But peel back a layer and the picture becomes more intriguing. Some bank dashboards reveal gradual testing as though algorithms are rehearsing future adjustments. The numbers flicker, not wild, not chaotic, but deliberate. They suggest readiness rather than change. And in the world of currency, when large institutions quietly test systems in unison, it usually means the possibility of transformation is closer than most expect. Insiders point to simulation exercises where banks run their engines against hypothetical values. It's not about what the public sees on the ticker. It's about what happens behind the walls of secured systems. The whispers mention staff training, internal memos, and even logistical preparation in regional centers. movements that hint at more than speculation. Demand for certain note sizes is reported to be rising. Fulfillment hubs are said to be shifting their inventories, and the phrase stage 2 protocols surfaces more often in private discussions. Each of these may be explainable in isolation, but together they form a pattern, and in financial narratives, patterns matter. The suggestion is clear. Moves slowly and quietly today can awaken suddenly and reshape tomorrow. For those paying attention, the power is not in what has been announced, in what is being rehearsed behind closed doors. For countless individuals, investors, and dreamers, this is the chapter they have been straining to reach after years of waiting, doubting, and holding on through endless waves of speculation. The phrase circulating now, payout time is approaching, is more than just words. It is the culmination of narratives that once felt like mirages, constantly fading the closer one tried to grasp them. And yet, here it is again, this time carrying with it a gravity that feels different, heavier, more substantial. For individuals considered part of Tier 4B, the broad circle of private holders who have been both hopeful and skeptical in equal measure, the signs are equally striking. Centers are said to be quietly manned, screens internally live but publicly masked, and systems ready to flip from dormant to active with minimal notice. The language of any moment has been used before. This time it is attached to tangible details, training schedules, security protocols, even reference to time windows measured not in years but in days. Structured payout schedules, phase liquidity releases, and eventual migration to digital frameworks that promise to redefine not only personal wealth, but the very structure of how money is tracked and moved globally. Against this backdrop, the question for each participant is no longer abstract. It becomes personal. You prepared? Have you organized your documents, clarified your strategy, and envisioned how you will use the moment when it arrives? Because wealth transfers suddenly does not simply change bank balances. It transforms lives, communities, and histories. This is not just about money. It is about freedom, vision, and responsibility. Wealth could liberate or consume. It could build dynasties or destroy them. The final preparation was not in the folder or the vault. In the mind, the readiness to let money serve values rather than rule them.